Delhi, the political and administrative capital of India, and the largest democracy in the world, a melting pot of both culture and religion. A constantly expanding metropolis that has more than 10 million inhabitants, built on the site of 12 former cities, and the gateway to India. India's centre of power for almost 1,000 years. Jama Masjid, the Friday Mosque, is one of old Delhi's main landmarks, bequeathed to the city by the Mogul king Shah Jahan. Each Friday, he travelled from the palace with his royal household in a splendid procession to this place of worship, and in doing so, emphasised his political might. The huge inner courtyard accommodates 20,000, a true expression of megalomania. Black and white marble, artistic decor and precious chandeliers adorn the walls and ceilings. The corridors are covered with prayer carpets. Consecrated in 1650, this building was 6 years in construction and cost 1 million rupees. Close to the mosque is the bazaar district of Chandni Chowk, a busy commercial area. A district that is alive with colour and exotic aromas, always busy and always noisy. A fascinating place. Vegetable sellers simply spread their goods on the ground. And there's the hustle and bustle of passers-by, and the bicycle rickshaws create constant traffic chaos. A journey by bicycle rickshaw is a great way to get around the city, a real adventure in these hectic streets. It's shaky at best, surrounded by nightmarish traffic, and powered by a weak-looking tough guy. Somehow they managed to find a way through the worst traffic congestion imaginable, and being pedal power without creating any pollution. Within a well-arranged park encircled by a wall is Raj Ghat, a memorial to the country's former political leaders. The centre of the park once contained the funeral pyres of Mahatma Ghandi, Jawaharlal Nehru and Indira Gandhi, India's greatest leaders. Many visit this site of silent contemplation. To commemorate the struggles involved in gaining their independence, the faithful scatter flowers and blossom and lay down garlands. Gurdwara Bangla Sahib is the city's largest Sikh temple. Sikhs believe in one God and the doctrines of 10 gurus. The founder of the Sikh religion originated in the Punjab, where both Muslims and Hindus live closer together than anywhere else in India. Everyone, no matter what caste, faith, culture or nationality, is permitted to visit the Gurdwara temple. The Sikh religion has no hierarchy. Everyone is equal and is allowed to lead the religious service. Here, the holy scriptures are worshipped. Pangat provides food for each of the faithful, completely free of charge. Each day, a flat bread plus a soup are freshly prepared in the temple. They're a symbol of equality and brotherhood. The huge red sandstone fortress on the eastern banks of the Yamuna is one of the finest buildings of the former Mogul realm, the Red Fort. Shah Jahan had Lal Killa built, and it took 9 years to construct. Larger than the fort in Agra and encircled by a huge fortified wall. Of the boundless wealth and fairy tale-like appearance of the original structure, little has survived to the present day. The fortress city once contained 6 royal palaces, set within beautiful parks with fountains and amazing water features. But the Persians plundered this once wonderful place, followed by the British, who devastated its interior walls and ceilings. But the Red Fort has managed to survive. And if a paradise existed in the 17th century, then it was surely here. Shady arcades surround the large Connaught Circus, the circular city centre from where all the main routes begin. In true colonial style, snow-white 3-story high houses encircle the central square that is divided into various sections. It's almost like a European square, but for the snake charmer who entertains passers-by with his mesmerizing tricks. Rajpath is the name of an impressive 300-meter wide road, flanked by green swathes and luxuriant fountains. Remnants of British Imperial rule. The Parliament District is home to the Indian President and various state officials. At the eastern end of the road is Indian Gate, a 42-meter-high Roman-style triumphal arch, a memorial to fallen British soldiers. Each year, on the 26th of January, Republic Day is celebrated here. The small park contains a futuristic-looking observatory, the Jantar Mantar, created for the famous Maharaja Jai Singh of Jaipur. It's a smaller version of a more splendid observatory in his hometown and contains an intriguing display of scientific instruments. The larger-than-life pink structures are located between various palm trees and lawns, a remarkable sight. They're in stark contrast to the nearby modern hotel and office buildings. It's difficult to believe that they were built in 1724. The old Purana Kila fort is situated on a small hill. In the early 16th century, it belonged to the Afghan monarch, Sher Shah. The large red sandstone tower was to prove a disaster for the second great Mughal, Humayun. He accidentally fell from it and was killed. Built in 1541, the well-preserved Kala-i-Kuna Mosque is particularly impressive. Five abundantly decorated horseshoe-designed gates inlaid with white marble lead into a 51-metre-long prayer hall. Each side of the arcades once contained niches that were decorated with marble, an architectural legacy of the great Mughals. On the southeastern edge of the huge metropolis of Delhi is the large tomb of the famous emperor, Humayun. Haji Begum, widow of Emperor Humayun, had this tomb built, a building that later served as a model for the architecture of the Mughals. Following the death of Emperor Humayun, it took 9 years before the tomb was finally completed. The numerous beautiful arches and domes of this octagonal burial place contain architectural elements of Persian origin. The design of the various white marble and red sandstone facades is typical of ancient Persian building tradition. In the last 400 years, the building has lost nothing of its imposing character, as well as its captivating charm. While much of the main building is in good repair, some of the smaller buildings are not. Construction of this fine mausoleum was due to the endeavours of the emperor's wife, Haji Begum. So, Haji Begum's creation and the artistic influence of her husband have been immortalized forever in this milestone of Indian architecture of the Mughals. The Baha'i Temple was designed in the shape of a lotus blossom, a truly beautiful religious sanctuary. A fascinating place of worship of the Baha'i faith that was founded in 1863 by a Persian, Mirza Hussain Ali Nuri. The marble building is set within an artificial lake, surrounded by the green lawns of a huge park. The Baha'i faith is a synthesis of 9 world religions. Ghiyas-ud-Din Tughlaq was the founder of Delhi's third city that is situated on the eastern periphery of today's sprawling metropolis. It was built in 1320 AD. His amazingly well-preserved tomb exudes power and magnificence. The mausoleum is like an impenetrable fortress and is located on the opposite side of the hill, accessible via a path across a dam. The ruins are surrounded by a defensive wall and were once the fortified city of Tughlaqabad. The founder of the city died before its construction was completed, so it was little used and gradually fell into decay. Over 6 kilometers of walls once protected this huge fortified city, whose buildings have long since disappeared. The National Rail Museum contains an interesting collection of nostalgic locomotives, carriages, and memorabilia. Indian railway history. For those who don't wish to risk a journey on India's present-day overpacked trains, the museum provides the perfect opportunity to imagine how it must have been on the Indian railroads of old. Exotic and sometimes eccentric, the open-air exhibits are evidence of a once great railroad tradition. The Safdar-Jang Mausoleum was built in the final years of Mogul rule, an architectural monument of this golden era. It contains each design element of this epoch: a terrace-like substructure, painted stucco, plus a dome, and large parks. The ancestors of the mighty Moguls, Genghis Khan and Timur Leng, ruled here for more than 250 years. In 1753, the Nawab of Oudh had this final resting place built for his father, a demonstration of power and wealth, prior to the onset of less stable times. Today, the Lodhi Gardens are the green lungs of Delhi, with canals, pathways and splendid old buildings. The city's inhabitants come here to relax. The monarchs of the Lodhi dynasty had their tombs built here, mausoleums with mighty domes and aureoles of stone. A picturesque setting for these great monarchs between palm trees, tranquil lawns and bridges. Located on the southern edge of Delhi is an architectural relic of the 12th century, the Qutub Minar complex, birthplace of the nation's Islamic period. This centre of power was founded when the Muslim invaders first settled in this Hindu realm. The city's first large mosque was built close to Ajmer, and it is surrounded by a complex of courtyards and royal tombs. The Muslim invaders had their mausoleums built above the ruins of various Hindu temples, the materials of which they also used for their own buildings. The first sacred Islamic building in India is a spectacular example of early Indian Muslim architecture. The Hindu stonemasons combined their traditional designs with the precision of Muslim art. In typical Indian manner, the Great Mosque was built like a temple, with great halls supported by pillars. Self-supporting arch and dome construction was unknown here at that time. In the middle of the 16th century, rule was handed over to the Great Moguls. But this monument of their power has survived to the present. The 73-metre-high minaret of Delhi's first sultan is an architectural gem and a majestic monument of Islam. No other city demonstrates the dramatic history of India with all the intensity of colour as Delhi.